Just when the Mets needed another hero, Starling Marte stepped to the plate in the 10th inning Monday night and became that guy. With Francisco Linda's lower back still aching, but maybe not as much as the Mets lineup, Marte smacked a walk-off RBI single that gave his team a 21 victory over the Nationals at Citi Field. The Mets, who snapped a 2-game skid, have scored only 3 runs over their last 24 innings since Saturday. The drought has come with Linda sidelined for all but one plate appearance during that stretch. He led off Sunday's game in Philadelphia with a single and was removed in the 2nd inning with back discomfort. Linda, before Monday's game, placed his expected remaining absence from the lineup at 25 days. Having a player like Linda go out who is a key piece of this team, it hurts, Marte said through an interpreter after the Mets recorded their 11th walk-off victory this season, which is tied with the Giants for first in MLB. But at the same time we have to go out and do our job because he's been putting this team on his shoulders. The Mets, who moved 1 game ahead of Atlanta in the race for the NL's 3rd wild card, and within 1 length of Arizona for the 2nd spot, got the most from their 6 hits on this night. The party was on when Marte, in his 2nd plate appearance of the game, delivered against Jacob Barnes to score the automatic runner. Marte was absent from the starting lineup for 2 straight days after he was drilled in the left forearm by a pitch on Saturday. With Linda not in the lineup, guys are going to have to continue to step up, and this is a perfect example. Manager Carlos Mendoza said, "Marte got drilled the other day and he was pretty sore, and then watching him go through the pregame routine he was like, I'm going to be a player for you." This is a guy who has been a pretty good player in this league for a long time, and when he's healthy, when he's feeling good, he's dangerous. Jose Iglesias' RBI single in the 8th tied 11 and brought hope to the small crowd of 21,694 that a comeback win was looming. Tyrone Taylor's double started the rally, and after Francisco Alvarez's infield single was overturned into an out, the pinch hitter Marte grounded out on reliever Derek Law's first pitch. Iglesias followed with a shot off Law's glove that became an infield RBI single. "There were 2 really big important parts of the game," Marte said. "It was that first at-bat that I took where I didn't have success and Iglesias came in and did the job. And that's what he's been doing since he's been here. And then in that second at-bat for me I was able to get a good swing there and have success and help the team win." The Nationals put the go-ahead run on 3rd base against Edwin Diaz in the 9th inning before the right-hander got Jose Taylor to flail at a slider for strike 3 for the 3rd out. Diaz's shootout inning came after Jose Butto struck out the side in the 8th and before Reed Garrett worked a scoreless 10th. Zane Manea gave the Mets a chance with 7 strong innings in which he allowed 1 run on 4 hits and 1 walk with 6 strikeouts. It was a 2nd straight outing that ended in a no decision for Manea following superb pitching. Last Wednesday in Toronto, he allowed only 1 run over 6 2/3 innings, but the Mets were no hit into the 9th before Linda homered leading off the inning and the team rallied for a victory. On this night, Tina's RBI single in the 4th gave the Nationals a 10 lead. Juan Yepez doubled leading off the inning before Tenor delivered with 1 out. He was caught stealing 2nd base in an Alvarez putout, Francisco to Eddie. The Mets didn't get their first base runner until the 4th on Iglesias' leadoff single, extending his hitting streak to 10 games. Pete Alonso reached on an infield single and Brandon Nimmo walked to load the bases, but Mark Vientos was retired on a dribbler toward the 3rd base line that the pitcher Jake Irvin fielded and fired to first for the out. Irvin celebrated with his head bobbing as he left the field. The Mets got a defensive gem from the 2nd baseman Alvarez in the 3rd when he fielded Dylan Cruz's grounder and glove, flipped the ball to Iglesias at 2nd base for a force out. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more news updates. Hit subscribe for latest news.